Splash and the Soldier the Gang Spitter. First mistake young Dolph made. Wrapping all his cars the same color. Especially like a loud color. Ain't no wrong with wrapping your car, but when you do it like camouflage or all red or all blue, a real loud color, and you got the beef that he got, yeah, that's a mistake. You can't do that. That's a red flag. It can get you killed when you really got real beef in a city like Memphis, in a city like Chicago, in a city like Little Rock, Arkansas, Florida. You see what I'm saying? California. Now, Cali, being it so big, you can maneuver and all that there, but people also can make phone calls, especially when you're beefing with big dogs or the people you got beef with connected to big dogs. And it's the common mistakes that rappers be making. Y'all got to stop wrapping y'all cars these loud colors. It's either white, silver. You know what I'm saying? You can have one car that's orange and all that there, or you can just do one car like that. But when you do that there, you got to have 2 or 3 cars falling behind you. See, in this Dolph situation, he had too much pride, knowing it's like he ain't respect his enemies. It's like he ain't respect his enemies. They steppers. Like his enemies got little steppers, or not saying that they even something to do that duh. It just like the little dudes that's around the neighborhoods, they want to put in work off the strength and then go back to the big dogs, be like, yeah, I did that duh. Bless me. That's how it worked. That way you ain't got no phone traces, no text messages, ain't talked to no phone, ain't been in no pictures with you or nothing. It's just a young dude that seen the opportunity and he took it, he caught him slipping, and he just went ahead and did that duh. Cause he know he gonna get blessed for the work he put in, right? Especially if he can prove that he really did that, cause there'd be a lot of dudes that claim that they did that duh just so they can get some money for that duh. So I can't say in this situation right here, it's really messed up that they did Dolph like that when he in real beef. He in real murder beef, or he in real beef that can get somebody killed or people that got shot, right? So yeah, I can't say it's messed up when you're a real gangster. It's only messed up when like XXX Tayshaun got killed, or you see what I'm saying? Somebody like that get killed. But somebody like young Dolph coming up in South Memphis, he's supposed to know better. He know better. He know how to move. He should have known not to go back to Memphis. You already won. You already became the independent dude that you claim to be, turning down 20 million deals, platinum artist. You know, you getting 100,000 a show. You getting blessed and blessed more and more and more. And you still coming back to Memphis for what? In a car that everybody know, like the girl said in that video, everybody know you the only person in the city with this car. Memphis ain't that big. You the only person, so everybody know it's you. You can have dark tint, but they know it's you because you're gonna roll the window down. It's still kind of hot and cold, so in the daytime it'd be warm enough to roll the window down. They know it's you. People say that's Dolph. They done seen you. Phone calls get made. It's so small. Everybody talking. Everybody making phone calls. And when they see you park, they just run up and handle the business. The second mistake young Dolph made, he didn't bulletproof all his whips that he wrapped. Come on, young Dolph. You're supposed to learn from your own mistakes when you was in Charlotte. Come on, man. You can't just bulletproof a Tahoe. You got to bulletproof the Demon. You got to bulletproof the Urus. You got to bulletproof the Ferrari, the Benz, the Jeeps, all that stuff. You can't just bulletproof the car that you go on tour with, that you going from city to city with, the Suburban. Come on, man. Especially after that guy hit up, you should have known to bulletproof all your whips. You had the bread. You getting 100,000 plus a show. That's what it costs to bulletproof a whip, by between 100,000 and 200,000. A little bit more for SUVs, but yeah, at least the windows. Come on, man. And another mistake that Dolph made, posting his favorite restaurants, doing drops for his favorite restaurants in Memphis when he know he got beef, not understanding, just like the police do, the feds and the police and the local police and the sheriff and the ATF and all of the SWAT teams. Just like how they study your IG page when they trying to indict you, or they trying to bring a RICO charge, all that there, or they just watching you because you're a rapper. Your ops do the same thing. Yeah, so when you doing drops for people you ain't even get paid for, you always saying, and then under the title or the person who owned the shop say, every time you come to the city, you go to that shop right there. So when they know you in the city, if they hear you in the city, they know you at that shop right there. Or you gonna go to that shop, so they just lay low by the shop because they know you gonna swing through because you said, or you let her say that, you know, every time you come to the city, you're going to come to the shop and buy them cookies. So it really ain't that hard to catch up with you. You can't do that there. You can't help different businesses out like that. Or if you do something like that, you can't tell them to say you come there every time. You see what I'm saying? You cannot do that when you got real beef like that. I know you want to help people and all that there. If you really want to help, you know, you just got to just give us some money, like invest into a franchise and write it off on your taxes. You can't say you eat there, or you could say she sent them to you. You can't really go there like that. You can't be seen like that because it's going to be easy for them to get the drop on you, especially look at the location. You could just be riding past and see your car right there. It's not like it's in the cut. It's on Front Street, so everybody know that spot. You ain't the only one in Memphis that like them cookies. You know how many killers go in that store and get them same cookies? They like the hot chocolate chip cookies. They'll wait till they come out fresh. They'll wait. Yeah. How long for the wait, ma'am? 10 minutes, 15 minutes? Or I'll wait, go outside, roll up a blunt, go back in the car, sit in the car, smoke a blunt. By the time they're done with the blunt, or halfway done with the blunt, they come in there and get the cookies just like you do. See what I'm saying? So you can't do that. You got to be careful when you do stuff like that. And another thing people got to understand too, when you're in cities like Memphis or Dallas, he could be parked somewhere. Especially he got so much pride, so he ain't having nobody really following him or no real security on him. So yeah, while you in the store, somebody can run up and put a tracking device under it. Or while you in the mall or the soul food spot, you thinking they just taking pictures, but yeah, just slap a little tracking device on it and keep tabs on you. That's one way. That's why when you're in your hometown, you can't bring them rap cars, because everybody knows it's you. You could be in the big city, but if you're the only one with camouflage or green or the certain type of blue type of car, you gotta go rent a car. Yeah, you gotta borrow a car, a white car, silver car, and blend in. Tahoe, you can't flex in Memphis no more. You already did that there. When you was coming up, you've been flexing all your life. They know you having it. Come on, man. You know that you into it with a lot of steppers. Yeah, you could be a rap thing on wax. Yeah, but you into it with a lot of steppers that respect people you into it with. So yeah, they got more pull in Memphis. You a boss, you a CEO. Yeah, you can do your thing. You can make good records and all that there, but you don't got the street pull like your ops got. That's why gangsters, gangbangers, steppers, and demons, and rappers, everybody, you gotta respect your beef. You gotta know when you beefing with people that got way more power than you. They got way more shooters and steppers, and you still want to come around in your city for what? Go to the store for what? To come back there for what? It ain't nothing there for you but to give away something, to donate. It's too much heat. I can see you just into it with one guy, and you got more power than him, more pull than him. Nah, why would I not kill you when I can go pick up 200,000 over there? I can go pick up 100,000, 50,000 over there for doing you like that. You could pay me some money, but they could pay me more, or they can double that there. And I'd rather roll with them than you, because they got all the steppers, they got all the millionaires over there. They got more power over there. So why would I want to put a PRE chain on when it's more power in other camps in Memphis? You ain't really got no real steppers and monsters over there. You ain't really, see, another mistake that Dolph made. He didn't really sign a lot of shooters and steppers in the city, or keep them around him. Like really break them off with bread, or just take care of them, or just keep, that way it'd be hard for the streets of Memphis to choose sides. It ain't really hard. You know, Dolph, he a loner. He don't really have a lot to do. He ain't really feeding the streets of Memphis. Yeah, Keith Glock and, Jay Fizzle, but most of these guys, they rappers, they making their own money. He not really, hands-on with the streets, putting dudes on, so they can be like, nah, it ain't really hard. If you inside Memphis, it ain't really hard. Like, nah, I don't really want to roll with Dolph. I want to roll with them, or them over there, or them over there. Them over there, they ain't really, you see what I'm saying? That's a mistake. You got to do that. Even if you don't want to, when you still want to come back to Memphis and all that, and you still want to drop diss records and all that there, you got to break bread with them demons and the piranhas, because them will be the same dudes that save your life. Them will be the same dudes that's always, when you come to the city, you make a phone call and they falling behind you. Now, of course, yeah, they can flip on you and turn on you and get you lined up and set up, but that's a chance you got to take. If you want to come back to Memphis, you're taking a chance anyway. You're taking a risk anyway, so you got to, roll the dice. See, Dolph, you got to understand, when you still going on tour, or you still going to the club and performing them diss songs, still being disrespectful and all that there, that means you still want to drag on the beef. When 50 Cent perform, he don't perform Piggy Bank. He don't perform a lot, unless we talking about Ja Rule. Yeah, but dissing Jadakiss and Fat Joe, they don't perform them songs. Jadakiss and Fat Joe don't perform them songs dissing 50 Cent. It's over with. The Game, he don't perform them songs dissing 50 Cent no more. It's over with. So when you keep performing them songs and you're not sliding, it's basically you saying, or you're not sending nobody to slide, it's basically saying, yeah, it's still up. So they got to kind of take you out before you take them out. If it's a situation like that, not saying, that party has something to do with it, but I'm saying you kind of carry on the beef, or you still want the static if you keep dissing. You're not showing you waving a white flag or saying peace. You saying, yeah, F you. I'm still going to make money off this song. I'm still going to do this deal. So we're going to keep sending them shooters. If you survive one shooting, okay, yeah, okay, we missed you. A little Terminator. He got a little Terminator in him. He survived it there. We'll catch him again. And yeah, he got to get up out of here. Now, you just made it easier for the ops. Now, the best that you gotta, sign with the big dogs that's running Memphis right now, 3-6, or them over there, or this person over there, or them over there. It ain't no more paper route, because Keith Glock can't hold no paper route by itself. Jay Fizzle can't hold no paper route down. Why would an artist want to, especially an established artist, want to sign under them? You know, they barely, you know, doing their thing on their own. They doing it just good enough to take care of their family and buy all the things they want. They can't really afford no money back, yo, to sign with them. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta, you know how to play this chess game. You gotta, sometimes you gotta sign this shooter. He might not be the best rapper, but you gotta turn him up. Yeah, you gotta, you know, give him that chance to put him in that position, because he bring a lot of respect in the streets. They can save you. They can make dudes be like, all right, if I take him to war now I gotta worry about them, or I gotta worry about this crew, that crew. You see what I'm saying? Another mistake young Dolph made, he didn't have one of these. See what I'm saying? You see what he didn't have? A level 4. This right here stop AKs, ARs, FNs, all that stuff. Mac 11s, Dracos, all that stuff. Another thing he didn't have, one of these bulletproof face masks. See what I'm saying? They stop AKs, yeah, stop Dracos, ARs, and no matter what you got. Yeah, you need to have like, I forgot what go through this, but like you need to have like a 310. A 310 to go through this, a 310 to go through this. But dudes in the streets don't carry 310s. They don't even rap about 310s. So that was another mistake. You gotta stay, you in Memphis, you gotta stay vest up. You gotta stay with the bulletproof face mask. And yeah, I can show this, so no matter who, if they see it or yeah, it's mine. You understand that, yo? So yeah, that was another common mistake that rappers don't rap about or brag about. They talk against the vest. They talk against this. They always say, if you got a vest, we're gonna shoot you in the head. And now it is. They got the ones that cover up the whole back of the head. They got the joints to cover up the neck, the arms, the pants leg. I don't know why rappers don't reach out to me in the DM on Instagram so I can send the links to them so they can get this stuff. Yeah, you can order it, come straight to your house. Now you convict the felon. You get the felon now. You can't, you know what I'm saying, 10 years. 10 years, but yeah, your security can order it. Yeah, you can get permission from your state or your city or whatever, so you can have this there. You get the whole joint. They got a whole suit. You see what I'm saying? That's what you really need. So if you don't want a bulletproof, you don't want to spend 100,000 or 50,000 or 200,000 to bulletproof all these cars per car, right? Yeah, you got to wear this stuff. You can't wear the designer. Yeah, you gotta wear a white polo tee and yeah, some regular, you might spend about 500 on the pants or $100 or 1,000 on the pants. But yeah, when you ain't doing shows, when you just mobbing through the cities, it don't matter. It don't even gotta be your city. It can be different cities. Yeah, this. You know what I'm saying? Unless, especially when you in your cars that everybody know, it can happen anywhere. Like last time you got shot, you was way on the West Coast. The other time you got shot at, you was in my city. So yeah, you gotta, come on, we gotta do better. Rappers gotta stop dissing bulletproof vests and dissing face masks and all that. This is stuff that save your life. Why would our military wear it? And y'all know y'all won't take the military to war. Y'all know y'all ain't stepped on nothing that stayed like this with the vest on. Somebody had one of these on. You ain't stepped on nothing like that. So why y'all keep dissing that? Y'all need to embrace that. The best shooters and the military guys all across this country, all across the world, wear vests and bulletproof face masks. Their helmet is bulletproof. You see what I'm saying? It's made to stop like 9s, and it might not be a level 4, but it's made to stop like 9s and 40s and stuff like that. 357, stuff like that. Come on, we gotta start embracing that. This is stuff that's gonna save our life. You see what I'm saying? The bulletproof neck thing. That way when you in the car, yeah, you might could take some leg shot. That way when you're in the car, if you ain't got the car bulletproof, you could take some leg shots. The bulletproof vest gonna cover up the sides, the stomach, and the chest. And then the face mask gonna cover up all this. Then you get the neck thing. They got the bulletproof vest things to cover up the neck. And you good. You could know, you might take something in the arm. Yeah, you could take one of them. You give you room to bust back. Another mistake that Dolph did that I don't know if it's 100% true, but I don't think he had no other shooters in the car. He ain't had no other steppers with him. You supposed to be 4 deep in that Jeep, not being solo. Now you got to be 4 deep in that. So if they even do kill you, and you don't need to be driving, you don't never need to be driving. The driver, you need to be in the back seat. The back seat always got the most advantage. People always gonna look up, and you could tint them back seat windows darker. Yeah, they always gonna shoot for the driver to make him crash, or the passenger seat guy. Never, you know what I'm saying? Big guy hitting that passenger seat, pot guy hitting that passenger seat, and I'm around the passenger seat. You heard Fit doing that, but yeah, you gotta be in the back seat. You gotta let them drive it. That's why if you got the Benz, the Maybach, yeah, you gotta have a driver for that. You can't be driving, everybody can see your little head, and you tall, your skinny self. Everybody know that's you. You got all the jewelry and all that stuff shining through the tent and all that. They know it's you. It's your car. Just hit the car. No matter who. If you're not in the car, whoever in the car, they can die. Because we don't like none of y'all. All y'all can catch shells as well. So yeah, you can't. Come on, man. It seemed like your Dolph was smart as far as like hustling in the streets, being independent in the music industry. But he wasn't smart as far as like going to war, either sending it or receiving it. He wasn't smart in them fields right there. He just got the money. He got the success. He good in the booth. You know what I'm saying? Good father. You know what I'm saying? The ladies love him. Good dresser, good jewelry picker, good car picker, plenty houses, plenty lands, different businesses, good team. but he wasn't good in war tactics. Yeah, he thought he was, but nah, because ain't no way somebody like you getting 100,000 a show gonna be still coming back to a city full of demons and piranhas, and you don't have them on your side fully like you think you do. Just because you can come back to the city and get love and people scream your name, that's fake love. The females, you know, they might really love you, but come on, man, of course dudes gonna do that, duh. They've been doing that way before you was born. They've been doing that. Ain't no way it's supposed to be you going to get them cookies every time. Why you can't send none of the members to go get the cookies? They still could be hot. You got a microwave. You can warm them up. You got an oven. If not, all gas stations got microwaves and all that. You go to the truck stop, they got a microwave. Come on, man. I know you want them fresh and hot, but why you got to go get them? She already know who you are. Yeah, just tip her, send a member, tip her real good. Yeah, don't be pulling up in danger zones. If you're going to ride through Memphis, you can just ride through it. You can't stop nowhere. You can't stop at red lights like that. You got to just keep riding. You can just ride through it. You can't stop nowhere. Yeah, you can't even stop at none of your loved one houses. They got to meet you somewhere else. I'm telling you, you can't do it. It's over with. You chose to get famous. You chose to indulge in this type of beef. You chose that life. So the other life is over with. Look, you can go perform a show and scream F that side and the crowd screaming, and then that same rapper who you say F can come right back to that same show with them same fans and say F you, and they'll scream that too. You see what I'm saying? So come on, man, you know how it go. So man, because Dolph, man, I'm just disappointed because you're supposed to be smarter than that, man. You supposed to be smarter than all these dudes, man. That was the whole point of you always being dolo. You can always think. Come on, man, you already seen situations like this happen over and over and over. When you be riding, talking to yourself, just smoking, or you in the house, just playing with your kids and all that stuff, come on, man, you gotta be thinking about this. You see this stuff, I know you watch YouTube, you see this stuff happen in Chicago, in your own city, Florida, all these different places on the West Coast, Texas. Come on, man. It's like we don't learn. It's like, yeah, the stuff we need to do to protect ourselves, we don't do it because we say it ain't cool. But the military, the strongest, you know, fighters that we got in America, that all the other countries scared of, they do the opposite of what the rappers say you're supposed to do. So why would a gangster or a stepper listen to a rapper when it come down to protecting themselves, or a street guy, and not listen to our military? I copy the military. I don't take no advice from no gangster or no rapper or none of that stuff. If it don't come from, because I go to the military base, so if it don't come from them, if you talk about the stenches to the military, they're going to laugh at your drums because they know they mess up their accuracy. They don't need extensions. You see what I'm saying? They don't have drums and AKs. Only rappers talk about that. Only gangsters do that. But the people, the sharpshooters and the people who really take other countries to war, that really be in real gunfights, they never have extension magazines because they know they mess up their accuracy. They know it can make the gun jam because a lot of these magazines and drums are aftermarket magazines. You see what I'm saying? So come on, man, you got to be smarter than that. Just because it's cool to say, you can say it because it's cool. You know, it fit good with the rhymes and it rhyme good. But nah, always look at our military. What weapons they carry, you need to carry. What vests they got, you need to have. You need to learn their tactics. You need to learn, like, when you're shooting, you need to not breathe so you can have better accuracy. Don't be breathing when you're shooting because it's going to make the gun jump. You see, when I'm breathing, the gun jumping, so the bullets can miss. The bullets are already curved in the windy place or just like far distance, so you need to hold your breath. I might be giving y'all to me. Oh, that might be. But yeah, man, like, we got to do better, man. Whatever you was getting from that store, you can order online. Especially somebody like you, they'll send it to you. Even if they don't got no website, they'll send it to you. I go to clothing line sites and stores. I go to clothing line stores all the time in Chicago. They don't got no website, but who I am, they'll send it to me. You know, they'll FaceTime me, show me what they got in, the V-Loan. They'll send, I see it. I pay them through the credit card thing, and they'll send it straight to the mail. They don't got no website. They'll do it for you too, Dolph. Why, Dolph? Why? You've been there all your life. You done did everything. You won. You ain't had nothing to prove. It's too much over there. It's too much in Memphis, man. It's too much. I wouldn't do it. I could feel like I can have 10 bodies under my belt. I still wouldn't do it because I respect my life and I respect my ops. Yeah, I still talk crazy to him, but I just say that because I don't like him. But I know, like, yeah, he really like that though. Yeah, I know who weak and who ain't, or who capable of doing this, or who would just do it on the humbug. I respect that. So you know, it don't matter if he ain't never caught a body. I still treat him like he got 10 bodies so I can stay alive. So I live my life like I'm on a run. You see what I'm saying? And I live my life like I'm in the military. Yeah, that's how I move like that. I wouldn't care about flexing. And yeah, I know, you know, our culture don't embrace that look, But yeah, they brace the jewelry, the flashy, the designer, but I go against that. I come out just like how 50 Cent did. See, 50 Cent came out the right way. Bulletproof vest, the whole crew bulletproof. Yeah, that's how I come, the same way. And I have military guys with me. I wouldn't have security with me. I wouldn't have my homeboys. My homeboys would be with me just to talk to girls and make sure nobody just don't run up on me. If you can get through the military guys, then you got to get through my homeboys. But no, you can't be no, you got to be from the military. If I can't find them, I go, because I got the TWIC card. I go, I get back in the truck, I go to the military bases. I tell them, quit that, or you can drop out of that, and I'll take care of you. Yeah, what they pay you? Because, you know, Biden, you know, he weak anyway. He got them paying them 30-something thousand, 34,000, got a cap on it. Trump was giving them way more. Yeah, so I get them, I double that, or triple that. Yeah, come roll with me. Yeah, I get like 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? The 3 of them that won awards, or, you know, they sharpshooters, or yeah, they got certificates and all that there. I make them quit that and guarantee them this amount of much money and get them a house, and yeah, make sure they family straight and keep them with me. That's what I want. I want military guys, people who, you know, dodge bombs, you know how to, you know, go through landmines, all of that, know how to drive tanks, and yeah, ain't gonna run with no shootout, because they done been in shootouts in Afghanistan, and all different type of bullets and all different type of missiles and all that there. So when they say, yeah, security can run, no, not the military, they ain't gonna run. So I get them, the active ones, and I deact them, and or make them, you know, find a way to get put out the army, and I take care of them. I have my lawyer write up a contract, so if I finesse them, they can sue me, whatever they want. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real with them. I'm gonna make sure I change their life, because I know they protecting mine. I'm gonna make sure I set up a trust fund for them, just in case they get killed on the job, for protecting me. Make sure they family straight. Make sure they don't never got to worry about funeral expenses. I really take care of them like that, because I know they the best of the best. But see, rappers don't do that though. They might get a ex-cop, or they might get, you know, an ex-gangster. They got a clean record, all that there. No. I want the military protecting me. The same type of people that got the training that protect the president, yeah, the military got that same type of training. So why people not getting them to protect you instead of gangsters? Gangsters ain't been through the real shootouts. Military guys have. And the military guy had to go to war. He had to be in a war before. He can't just be in the military. No, he had to be in a war before. Yeah, so he don't really got to be active right now. If he been in any type of war, yeah, he can roll with me. Other than that, like, yeah. But, you know, in our culture, it's all about a look. You know, they see you rolling with 2 or 3 white boys, they going to say, oh, what type of time you on? They the feds? So you'll let that come in your head, then you'll kick them to the curb, then you'll get the dudes that look like you, that look gangster. And then that's why you have situations like King Von. That happened to King Von. A whole bunch of people just standing around. Nah, I need a whole bunch of military guys standing around. So they look for sounds, they look for everything, they watching. They don't drink, they don't get high. You see what I'm saying? We get high. If they do, they want to smoke, yeah, I let them smoke on free time. On duty time, no. And I make sure every year they get like 2 vacations and all of that. I really take care of them like that, because I really think that's important, the job that they doing, protecting me. So I really get them a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes my homeboys might see me get them more money than I get them, because they'll die for me. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't know me all my life. I don't want my homeboy to die for me. I need you alive. You know what I'm saying? I need you alive with me to help keep building my brand, to keep protecting the brand. So no, that's what we paid these guys for. That's why I'm gonna give them all this money. So I make sure they wife straight. That's why I'm gonna make sure they kids straight and they wife straight, or they mama, whatever. See what I'm saying? But I just can't believe Dolph still had that camouflage wrap on that Ferrari and all his cars. Everybody know that camouflage stand out so much. Come on, even our military switched up the camouflage. Even our military switched up that color, man. Come on, Dolph. And then you in the store and all that duh, and you seem like you ain't had no pipe on you. Like, did you even get a chance to blow back? Dang, like. And then you pulled your car and you supposed to back in. So they could have trapped you off. Like, you gonna back up and pull off? Come on, man. You supposed to back in that thing, man. Like, 2 guns in both front of your pockets, man. It don't matter. If you get locked up, you get locked up. It don't matter about that, man. Bulletproof vest on. Bulletproof face mask on. You see what I'm saying? When the face mask ain't on your face, you had a face mask. Like, when it ain't on your face like this, when it ain't like this, you have it like this. You keep it like this right here. Stay on top of your head like that right there. When you put it on, you just slide it back down and put the strap on the back of your head. That's it. Come on, man. 2 Glocks in your pocket. FNN in your pocket, man, with a beam on it. That way, at least you go out blasting your gun, or you'll die with your gun in your hand, go out like a gangster, showing your mama, showing your family that you tried. You tried. And you did what you could do. And you in a Ferrari, so the best you could have had was one other person. That was the wrong car to go in Memphis with. A Ferrari? Jeep. If it ain't an SUV, it ain't nothing, man. It gotta be a Jeep. It gotta be an Escalade. Come on, man. Ferrari in Memphis? Dolph, you can't want to flex that bad. It's not that serious, man. Cali, yes. Texas, yes. Atlanta, yes. Charlotte, yes. Memphis, no. Chicago, no. No, man. Like a lot of these places, no. So, man, you know, as more details come out in this situation, I'll touch back on it. You see what I'm saying? RP to Dolph. You know, rest up. You're a legend out here, man. You laid the blueprint down, independent way. You made a way for a lot of people. You changed a lot of people's lives. You see what I'm saying? You opened the door for Key Glock and others. And we definitely appreciate you. Your music that you made club bangers, street bangers. Come on, man. Respect you from day one. But, you know, unfortunately, God called you home. You know, rest up, soldier. You know what I'm saying? You did your thing out here, man. Gone.